With the state's law on drug possession not going into effect until July 1st, cities like Yakima have had to put their own rules into place when it comes to possession charges. And the shooter who opened fire at a campground near the Gorge Amphitheater made his first appearance in court yesterday, shedding light on what led to the fatal shootings.
And warmer temperatures continue to build towards our weekend. I'll get you prepared for your Thursday in my First Alert weather forecast.
From Camp KVUE Local News, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Well, good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Jason Valentine, and we've made it to summer. It hit yesterday morning at 7:57 a.m., but we haven't had it during the show.
Oh.
This is our first summer for Good Morning Northwest.
Here we go. And did you enjoy summer yesterday?
It was fine. It was still a little chilly, but we are seeing warmer temperatures today, and we're going to have a very nice weekend on the way as well. So let's take a look outside. And again, good Thursday, everyone. Good Thursday, Riley. And we're looking at beautiful conditions yet again this morning. My goodness, we've mostly had nice conditions in our morning hours, save for last Monday when it was a little bit dicey, but we are looking at nice conditions continuing for our day, mostly sunny skies. Highs are going to be in the mid to lower 80s, so we continue to warm up. We're going to be right in the vicinity of our average temperatures for this time of year for the beginning of summer, and then we're going to exceed it as we get to tomorrow and especially into our weekend and our next work week. Looks like a nice warming trend is on the way next week, mid 90s at least. So more sunshine today, that warming continues, and that hot weekend on tap. Can't wait to tell you all about it. That's coming up in my forecast, but for right now, we're going to send it back to Riley.
Thank you so much, Jason. Wildfire season is now well underway, earlier than fire crews expected. In Benton County last week, a shed and a boat were destroyed by wildfires, and if you live anywhere near flammable sagebrush, you may be wondering if your home is ready for a potential wildfire to blaze through the area. Many evacuation orders were put into place during last week's wildland fires. According to Benton County Fire District Number 1, to protect your home, create defensible space around your property, remove anything that can burn from directly around a structure, keep grass green and trimmed to a maximum of 4 inches, and clean out your gutters and roofs. Not only were structures threatened by these fires, but also officials with the Benton County Fire District 1 say that local agriculture was affected.
And there was some agricultural loss in those fires. And so in addition to protecting homes, we also recognize that we got to protect the livelihood of our agricultural community. And so we're not just looking to protect houses and those structures that are so important, but also to protect the agriculture that's out there as well.
Wildfire danger is also high with the 4th of July coming soon. Officials say to expect to start a fire when handling fireworks. This means to have a hose handy and a bucket of water to soak fireworks in, and have a phone nearby to be able to call 911 as quickly as possible in case of an emergency. A special session of the Washington State Legislature resulted in a law that keeps drug possession illegal in the Evergreen State. It takes effect July 1st, but many cities created their own rules while waiting for the state lawmakers to act. Cap KVUE's Emily Goodell talked to Yakima police about what happens when someone is caught with illegal drugs.
Before, the first 2 times a police officer found someone in possession of drugs, they'd give them a recommendation to go seek services and walk away. It was only on the 3rd time that the officer would be able to arrest someone, but only for a misdemeanor and not a felony. In this case, it's still a misdemeanor and not a felony, but they'll be able to arrest someone on the first contact. However, police say this doesn't mean that person will end up in jail, because they'll get the option to do diversionary programs like drug court or mental health court.
The city last night adopted a municipal code so that those could be enforced in our own courts. So you may see that now. If we were to get somebody with narcotics, they would be charged in our city court and go to our city jail.
The chief says they're not planning to do any type of emphasis to go out looking for people violating the law when it comes to drugs, but now if they're out on another call and they see someone with illegal drugs in their possession, they can finally do something about it. Reporting in Yakima, Emily Goodell, Cap KVUE Local News.
A man accused in a deadly shooting at a Washington music festival reportedly told investigators he had taken mushrooms and was hallucinating. 2 people died and 3 others were wounded in the shooting rampage. James Kelly made his first appearance in court Wednesday. Natalie Grant has the story.
All right, sir. I do find probable cause for all 5 counts.
4 days after the shooting at the Gorge Amphitheater that claimed 2 lives and injured 3 others, the suspect, James Kelly, sat in front of a judge.
Do you understand you're charged with murder in the 1st degree?
New documents are shedding light on what led up to the deadly encounter. They say Kelly took shrooms before the festival and was hallucinating that the world was coming to an end. Documents say he and his girlfriend left the venue, and when they made it back to Kelly's truck, he pulled out a gun and started shooting, killing Brandy Escamilla and Jocelyn Ruiz, who were walking in the area. Kelly shot and hurt 3 others, including his girlfriend, but not before she could call 911 to report that he had a gun, which made a big difference to the officers responding to the scene.
I believe it was a short phone call, but at least it was able to get us information that we need of what was actually actively happening in the area of that campground.
Grant County was not the head of security for the event, and some still wonder how a gun made its way into the campgrounds.
There is security there. What the details of that security are, I'm not specifically certain. It's a private security firm that does do that and work for the Live Nation concert venue.
And while Sheriff Crete was proud of the joint response, he says there will always be takeaways to hopefully prevent another tragedy like this in the future.
We always want to learn from situations like this, what we could do better to hopefully be a preventative measure in the future.
Kelly will remain in custody and no bond was set. The judge also put in place no contact orders between Kelly and all 3 of the surviving victims, including his girlfriend. He will be back in court on July 5th. An update in the investigation of 4 murdered University of Idaho students. New court documents reveal law officers took a cheek swab from Brian Kohberger and matched it to DNA found on a knife sheath at the murder scene. Then Idaho State Police matched the DNA on the sheath to trash they found at Kohberger's home in Pennsylvania. It was known previously that genealogical DNA connected back to Kohberger's father. Last month, a judge entered a not guilty plea on Kohberger's behalf in the deaths of the 4 University of Idaho students. The City of Ellensburg's Coffee with City Council program is starting back up this summer, and the first event is this weekend. Community members are invited to stop in at a local coffee shop and have an open conversation with a council member. They can ask them questions, bring concerns, or just say hello. The event is geared toward building relationships with the community in a more informal setting than at official council meetings.
Not everyone wants to engage at a city council meeting behind a microphone. Sometimes it's about building those one-on-one relationships or being able to ask a question without the pressure of being on camera.
The first Coffee with City Council event will be from 9 to 11 a.m. Saturday at the D&M Coffee Shop downtown on Pearl Street. More events are planned in July and August. Is your American flag a little bit tattered? Well, Cap KVU Local News and Rick's Custom Fencing and Decking are hosting the Great American Flag Swap. This coming Tuesday, bring your used flag to Rick's in Kennewick and swap it for a brand new American flag. As part of the celebration, they'll also be serving some free barbecue. It all starts at 11 a.m. at Rick's Custom Fencing and Decking on Tuesday. We will return in just a moment, but first, Jason Valentine joins us right now for another quick look at your weather.
Folks, we're looking pretty darn nice on our radar. We have a beautiful day ahead, but what does that mean for your weekend? It's getting close. I'll have your first alert weather forecast coming right up.
And the NBA draft is scheduled for tonight right here on Cap KVU, but it may take some time before you hear Commissioner Silver call the names of some of your favorite college players. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Don't miss the Battle of the Brands Northwest Spa Sale. Save up to 50% off hot tubs and swim spas from competing brands fighting for your business. Easy financing, immediate delivery, and Sunday at Kennewick's Columbia Center Mall, nwspasale.com.
Shelter. Out here, it's the most important thing. But the good thing is, my Ford F-150 provides enough power to keep working.
Get a great deal on an F-150, only at your local Ford dealer.
As summer approaches, it's time to start planning your family's next adventure. Our RVs are the perfect way to experience the great outdoors and make memories with your loved ones. With spacious interiors and modern amenities, your family will be comfortable and happy no matter where your journey takes you. Make this summer unforgettable with Broadmoor RV. Your adventure awaits. Visit us today and start planning your family's next great escape. Broadmoor RV.
We make camping fun.
This may look like an action-adventure movie, but it's a Nissan sales event ad. Things are heating up. Good thing this Rogue has the most standard safety features in its class. Our competitors can't say that.
Get 0% financing for 36 months on select Rogue trims.
Hurry. These epic offers won't last forever.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Just 3 words tell you everything you need to know. They tell you why we employ more than 2,000 workers at our factory in Virginia Beach, and why over 10,000 local steel dealers are putting battery power in the hands of Americans. Not everyone can say that, but we can. Made in America. Real steel. Find yours.
That sound. Wolves. Boy, they sound hungry.
Load up, wolves!
Good thing this Ford Explorer has Sync 3 technology. Keeps them entertained on the way to dinner.
Get a great deal on an Explorer, only at your local Ford dealer.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book arriving in members' mailboxes this week. It's 16 pages of store-wide savings, including everything you need for your pool, patio, and more. Bi-Mart, providing our members more value every day.
Matt Frazier, America's top psychic medium.
Welcome back. It's 5:12 on this Thursday morning. Well, with the NBA draft set for tonight, basketball players from Gonzaga and Washington State University will learn where they will play next season. Gonzaga legend Dan Dickau knows a thing or two about the draft. He was drafted 21 years ago. Now it's time for Drew Timme, Julian Strawther, and Malachi Smith to hear their name called on draft night. None of the Gonzaga players have been invited to the NBA draft green room, which is for players most likely to be drafted in the first round. Dickau predicts Strawther will be a second-round pick, and he's the highest projected draft pick in the group. Smith is not in any of the NBA draft boards, but could still sign as an undrafted free agent. And Drew Timme's future is the most uncertain, since mock drafts have him maybe landing in the second round and maybe going undrafted. Dickau said going undrafted could benefit Timme by giving him options to find the right fit as an unrated free agent.
I think he can be a curveball off the bench with how he scores, whether it's on the low block, because guys aren't used to guarding low post players anymore, whether it's in short rolls and catching it in space and then making decisions. So I think for Drew, so much of it is fit, and really at the end of the day, it only takes one to love you at that next level, and hopefully there is that one right now that's kind of playing their cards close to their vest.
The NBA draft airs tonight starting at 5 right here on Cap KVU ABC. That means ABC World News Tonight with David Muir will air at 4, followed by a special edition of Cap KVU Local News. Then we're back after the draft coverage ends. Coming up, Washington State Senator Patty Murray joined other Senate Democrats yesterday announcing their intention to create legislation that will protect abortion rights across the country. And folks, I'll return with your first alert weather forecast. Folks, it's going to be a nice first full day of summer. Can't wait to tell you all about it. That is next on Cap KVU. Good morning, Northwest.
Oh, check out these spicy birds. Look at those little dots. Those are spice dots. Are we making boxes? A box of birds for just $5.49? Jack, you crazy.
2024 Chevy Silverado HD with Duramax diesel.
and the Chevy Silverado with powerful TurboMax engine. No matter what route you take, there's a Chevy truck to get you there. Find new roads. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 LT TurboMax pickups, or get $4,250 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your community Chevy dealers.
From Cap Cay View, Apple Valley Eats.
Hey there, it's Kara here from the Bistro. I wanted to share with you our tuna tacos and our shrimp tacos. These are our version of the fish tacos, and we're all trying to make healthier decisions with our eating. These fish tacos and shrimp tacos are delicious. The first thing we want to do is get a little oil down on the grill or butter. I'm using an olive oil, canola oil blend, and then we're going to stack our tortillas just about a minute on each side. So I am using a 26-30 size on the shrimp. And then I'm going to season them pretty generously with an Old Bay style seasoning. Now we're going to turn the shrimp. We're going to come back to our tortillas. You want to put a little bit of cabbage on the bottom. I'm going to pull them off the grill. And we're going to add pico de gallo. And then we top with our chipotle sauce. And then we rough chop some cilantro and finish with that. They're light but filling and full of flavor. About a year and a half ago at the Bistro, we brought in a tap cooler and have beer available on tap. Make sure when you're ordering lunch and dinner that you pair a delicious local beer that we have here on tap.
This is Rochelle, who gives you a shot. Rebecca is there when you feel not so hot. This is Larissa, who's feeling blown up. And this here is Winnie, who zhuzhed up their cup. This is Victoria, helping women stay healthy. These are your kids, snacking snacks made with veggies. And Maddie can help you find your new favorite color. And Kyle helps find meds for under $10. Whoever you are, wherever, whenever. At CVS, healthier happens together.
Look at those spicy birds right there. Woo, y'all are 100% all white meat, huh? Man, that bird is getting sauced up. Just $5.49? Okay, I like that.
Matt Frazier, America's top psychic medium.
Now, Cap Cay View First Alert weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Thursday morning, everyone. Hope you had a wonderful day. Hope you're enjoying the summer season. And folks, we're having more sunshine. Just the first vestiges of sun rays are coming through, and we have another lovely day on the way. Pretty much on par with yesterday, but we are warmer. We are right now lower 50s, upper 40s, depending on how much you like or dislike the cold. You may want a little bit of a jacket as you head out the door this morning. But folks, we're going to get right around our average for this time of year for the first time since really last week, last Friday, Saturday. Then we're going to be getting even warmer for our weekend. So for the Tri-Cities, we'll be in the upper 80s, lower 90s. For the rest of our areas, we're going to be mid to upper 80s. So warmer conditions on the way. Should be a lovely weekend. Plenty of sunshine is expected. It's going to be very nice. So on our radar, just hint of cloud coverage. Again, sticking in the Ellensburg and Yakima areas, and really the only chance of precipitation for the next couple of days is, yes, the Yakima and Ellensburg areas. I'll show you what I mean. So as we move along in our day, more sunshine, still little flits of shower activity just to the west, of Ellensburg and Yakima. Better chance will be on Friday afternoon. Still lovely conditions for the rest of our areas, but better chance of seeing just a little bit of quick showers coming on in. Then those will move out. And as we head into Saturday, we should be looking at mighty fine conditions throughout for our first weekend of summer. Should be very, very nice. So as we move into our day, we do have just a hint of wind out there. Wind, well, they're going to be remaining pretty much on par with what we saw yesterday. Maybe a little breeze at times, but still pretty darn light winds. We're going to see winds slowly start to pick up as we get into tomorrow. It looks like for the Yakima Valley area, maybe 10 to 15 mile per hour, then 10 to 15 mile per hour throughout our areas Saturday. But still, folks, pretty nominal winds as we head into Sunday and the rest of our work week. So really not much is on the way. So let's take a look at our highs. We're in those lower 80s as we continue to heat up. 78 for Ellensburg, and again, Ellensburg just 2 days ago was at 60 degrees, so a pretty steep climb for Ellensburg. In the lovely mid-Columbia, mid to lower 80s, pretty close together, close grouping of temperatures. That always means that we're in a very settled weather pattern. And over in the Blue Mountain region, also very close together at the mid to lower 80s. Let's take a look at our Yakima and look at this week ahead. We have more sunshine than not ahead. We don't have that much wind. Again, picking up a bit tomorrow and Saturday with just some breezy conditions, but just beautiful conditions. And we get to the mid to upper 80s to lower 90s for pretty much the week ahead. Today will be the coolest day of the next 7 days, despite being the warmest day so far this week. Overnight lows will slowly ascend as well to the upper 50s to lower 60s by the end of the weekend. Tri-Cities area, oh, it's a winning slot machine, Riley. We have mostly sunny skies for the next 7 days and upper 80s, lower 90s after today. Just beautiful conditions. So for your Thursday, your first, well, full day of summer, mostly sunny skies, mid to lower 80s, more or less light winds. Folks, a beautiful Thursday and a beautiful weekend is on the way.
This weekend marks 1 year since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, removing the guarantee of access to abortion and leaving the issue up to states to decide. Since then, more than a dozen states have banned abortion entirely, and others have placed strict limits on the procedure. Yesterday, a group of Senate Democrats, including Washington Senator Patty Murray, announced they're planning to propose new federal laws protecting abortion access.
Every day, women across our country are confronting a dystopian reality, one where Republican politicians have the final say in their health care decisions. Women are forced to stay pregnant against their will, even when their health and lives are at risk.
The senators are making these proposals under a procedure called unanimous consent, which means that just one no vote would be enough to block them. Meanwhile, one Republican says he's looking at a national law that would limit abortion access.
I will introduce legislation soon, creating a national minimum standard of 15 weeks. 47 of 50 European nations limit abortion on demand from 12 to 15 weeks. So I think as a nation, I want to be in line with Europe, not North Korea and Iran and China, who allow abortion on demand up to the moment of birth.
Senator Graham has not said exactly when he plans to introduce this bill. According to a new survey by KFF, most obstetricians or gynecologists are worried about the effects of revoking the federal right to an abortion. The organization surveyed hundreds of practicing OBGYNs nationwide about their experiences since the Supreme Court's decision last year. More than 2/3 said the ruling has worsened their ability to respond to pregnancy-related emergencies and exacerbated pregnancy-related mortality. About a quarter of OBGYNs said they had patients who could not get an abortion they wanted, half of those in states where abortion is banned. In general, more than a third of the doctors surveyed said it has become difficult to practice within the standards of medical care. And many are also concerned that this will make it harder to attract new OBGYNs to the field. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, a big step for an endangered penguin chick in New England, as zookeepers prepare to introduce her to the rest of the zoo's penguin colony.
Get 2.9% APR plus $500 purchase allowance on a 2023 Cadillac XT4. Visit your Yakima and Tri-Cities Cadillac dealer today.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
You know that feeling of having to rewash dishes that didn't get clean? I don't.
New Cascade Platinum Plus with double the Dawn grease fighting power and double the scrubbing power for a no rewash clean and a cabinet ready shine. Upgrade to new Cascade Platinum Plus. Dare to dish differently.
Want a smarter way to mop? Introducing the new Swiffer Power Mop. An all-in-one cleaning tool with hundreds of scrubbing strips that absorb and lock dirt away for a mop and bucket clean in half the time. Mop smarter with the new Swiffer Power Mop.
It's time to celebrate the amazing men, the real-life superheroes in our lives. And tomorrow, GMA's doing just that with our most epic live Father's Day surprise for one amazing dad. Get the tissues ready tomorrow. See it live at 7 on Good Morning America.
Memorial Aquatic Park in Pasco is now open. Get your season pass, inquire about swim lessons, or sign up for a swim team today. Open swim starts at 1 p.m. daily. Join all the special events that Pasco Parks and Recreation has to offer all summer long. You can learn more at PascoParksandRec.com. Get fit, have fun, and do more with Pasco Parks and Rec.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you. Which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit AffordableDentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
So much of life happens at home, which is why your home should be a place of inspiration, designed around great floors you love. Spending time at home on great floors is something to celebrate. Great Floors is offering discounts on select top-quality Mohawk products. Save 10% on Revwood flooring. Revwood Flooring by Mohawk offers stress-free style so you can live life on floors you love. Plus, ask about your 12-month 0% in-house financing. Visit a Great Floors showroom for details and live life on great floors.
This newscast sponsored by Nissan.
Welcome back, everyone. A baby chick that hatched at the New England Aquarium 3 months ago is all grown up, well, grown enough to move in with the rest of the penguin colony at the Boston Aquarium. The African penguin is named Bray, a name chosen by the staff because of the donkey-like vocalizations made by African penguins.
Bray is now 6.6 pounds. That's more than 42 times her hatch weight. She is surrounded by several relatives in her new habitat, including great-grandmother Deco. At 41 years old, Deco is the oldest penguin at the aquarium. African penguins, which are an endangered species, have a life expectancy of 15 to 10 years in their native habitat along the coast of South Africa and Namibia. So I am curious. So Deco is in the 40s.
40s,
so
that's what I was thinking.
Almost triple the expectancy. That's very cool.
Incredible. Well, awesome. I can't wait for Bray to join the rest of her family.
Yes, yes. Very cute. And again, I just love penguins. All right. No penguins around us as we start to warm up. A beautiful look at our Legend Skycam. And folks, we are going to have a beautiful full day of summer coming up. I want to get you ready for it next.
And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, concerns emerge surrounding the construction of the missing submersible carrying tourists to the wreckage of the Titanic. And the former National Guardsman suspected of leaking Pentagon secrets made his official plea in court yesterday.
In today's Tech Bites, a major update to Instagram Reels. Users can now download Reels posted by others to their own camera roll. You just have to hit the share icon on a reel and then select download. An update now to the Apple Podcast app has made it easier to find content. 9 new subcategories are featured, including mental health, relationships, and parenting. Each comes with a chart showing top shows in your market. The main and subcategories also come with new artwork. And dating app Bumble is reportedly testing a separate new app strictly focused on platonic relationship. Bumble for Friends, or BFF, is designed to help people make new friends in a community that promotes kindness and safety. It's expected to be released in the U.S. sometime this year. Those are your Tech Bites. I'm Rhiannon Alley. Have a great day, everyone.
Your shipping manager left to find themselves, leaving you lost. You need to hire.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Indeed Instant Match instantly delivers quality candidates matching your job description. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
Feeling sluggish or weighed down could be a sign that your digestive system isn't at its best. But a little Metamucil every day can help. Metamucil psyllium fiber gels to trap and remove the waste that weighs you down, and also helps lower cholesterol and slows sugar absorption to promote healthy blood sugar levels. So you can feel lighter and more energetic. Lighten every day the Metamucil way. And Metamucil psyllium fiber also comes in easy-to-take capsules.
In 16 years, Greg Gerstner will land the perfect cannonball with friends he's already meeting now at AARP volunteer and community events to help make sure his happiness lives as long as he does. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
More information has come to light about possible concerns about the construction and safety of the missing submersible carrying tourists to the wreckage of the Titanic. And the suspect in the leak of classified military secrets made his official plea in court yesterday.
And warmer temperatures continue to build towards our weekend. I'll get you prepared, though, for your Thursday ahead in my First Alert weather forecast.
From Cap KVU Local News, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Well, good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Jason Valentine. We've made it to Thursday. Woo. It's close to the weekend and always makes me happy. And we're in summer, so we have a summer-like weekend on the way.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I'm very exciting here in the in our area.
Absolutely. Sorry if my mic went a little nuts there, but I think we're all right now. Let's take a look outside. And again, folks, we are looking at beautiful conditions as we move into the next couple of days at least. And we look to be warming up as we head into our next work week as we get into the mid to lower 90s. So plenty of sunshine is on the way. Today, much warmer than yesterday and way warmer than we were Monday and Tuesday. We're about 50 degrees up from where we were then. We are in the mid to lower 80s across the board. Very close together, close grouping of our highs and plenty of sunshine. So folks, get ready for another beautiful day today. Winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, so maybe a little breeze at times. We'll see winds pick up tomorrow for Yakima area, Ellensburg area. Again, not too much, 10 to 15 miles per hour, and then 10 to 15 for all of our areas on Saturday. But other than that, pretty calm conditions as we continue to warm up towards our weekend. So more sunshine, warming continues, hot weekend on tap. I'll give you all the details coming up in my forecast. But for right now, I'm going to send it back to Riley.
Thank you, Jason. As the search for the missing Titan submersible continues, some are questioning whether the right safety standards were followed before the dangerous mission was launched. CNN's Gabe Cohen reports.
We are all in a position right now saying, what could we have done?
Will Conan, remembering back to 2018, when he says he penned a letter first obtained by the New York Times to OceanGate CEO Stockton Rush, warning that what he called the company's experimental approach could have serious consequences.
This is an extremely difficult situation to be in.
Conan, who heads the submarine committee of the Marine Technology Society, was concerned that OceanGate wasn't following the same safety standards as other vessels, because the Titan hadn't gone through independent testing and wasn't certified by an industry group, which he says isn't required to dive in international waters, but is an industry standard.
There are 10 submarines in the world that can go 12,000 feet and deeper. Out of those 10, all of them are certified except the OceanGate submersible.
You believed this expedition would be too dangerous without being certified?
Yes.
He says he spoke to Stockton Rush and voiced those concerns.
We agree to disagree. Many of us do feel that it may have been preventable if the vehicle had been certified.
In a 2019 blog post, OceanGate defended the company's decision, saying certifying Titan could take years and stifle innovation. And while they'd used those standards as a benchmark in the past, quote, by itself, classing is not sufficient to ensure safety.
Acrylic, plexiglass.
Rush, who's one of the missing crew, has touted his maverick approach to innovation.
You know, I've broken some rules to make this. I think I've broken them with logic and good engineering behind me. The carbon fiber and titanium, there's a rule you don't do that. Well, I did. It's picking the rules that you break that are the ones that will add value to others and add value to society.
But that approach drew criticism from some of his own staff. CNN has learned 2 former OceanGate employees, neither of whom are engineers, raised safety concerns when Titan was built. In a counter lawsuit, one claimed OceanGate hadn't performed adequate testing on the Titan's hull to check its structure. And the other told CNN he was concerned when that carbon fiber hull arrived and was only 5 inches thick, rather than 7 inches, as he says the company had assured. Both said their concerns were dismissed by Rush and OceanGate management. And the company faced lawsuits in recent years seeking to recoup payments from those who had hoped to go on Titanic excursions, after several equipment or weather issues caused the trips to be delayed. As the frantic search intensifies, Conan says there's one component he wishes were on the vessel, a working beacon.
It would be making a huge difference if it had a beacon so that someone could direct themselves in that direction.
An Air National Guardsman accused of leaking highly classified military documents faced a federal judge in Massachusetts on Wednesday. 21-year-old Jack Teixeira entered a not guilty plea to 6 federal charges, including willful retention and transmission of classified information related to national defense. He's been in custody since April. Investigators believe Teixeira shared top-secret documents on the social media platform Discord. Prosecutors say the documents included sensitive intelligence information on allies and adversaries, plus details of the war in Ukraine. Defense attorneys said Teixeira did not expect the information posted on Discord to spread to other digital platforms. The next hearing is scheduled for August 9th. The House Ethics Committee is set to review a censure resolution against Democrat Representative Adam Schiff. Schiff says the rare party line vote to censure him yesterday shows he did the right thing. It's over his role in the first impeachment of former President Donald Trump and the Russia probe. Democrats are voicing their objections to the move. For Republicans, the timing of the resolution is notable. Some in the GOP want to vote on impeaching President Joe Biden this same week. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy is trying to dissuade them.
To my Republican colleagues who introduced this resolution, I thank you. You honor me with your enmity. You flatter me with this falsehood. You who are the authors of a big lie about the last election must condemn the truth tellers, and I stand proudly before you. Your words tell me that I have been effective in the defense of our democracy, and I am grateful.
The GOP-controlled Senate acquitted Trump in 2020. Those impeachment charges included abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. It did so again the following year after the House charged him with inciting the January 6th Capitol riot. Jason Valentine is here for a quick look at your weather forecast.
It's another beautiful morning, folks. Look at those mountains on our sky cam. And folks, we have a nice Thursday on the way. Can't wait to tell you about it in my first alert forecast coming up.
And you may be feeling the heat at the pump as well as the temperature as gas prices in Washington continue to rise.
Don't miss the Battle of the Brands Northwest Spa Sale. Save up to 50% off hot tubs and swim spas from competing brands fighting for your business. Easy financing, immediate delivery, and Sunday at Kennewick's Columbia Center Mall, nwspasale.com.
At Honda, we offer complimentary maintenance for 2 years or 24,000 miles. Just enjoy the ride, knowing we cover routine items like oil changes, tire rotations, and multi-point inspections. Honda Service Pass, available to purchasers of all 2023 Honda vehicles. Get yours today.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? Introducing Us Mode, a mode that makes our phones less distracting, so we can focus on quality time. So the notifications we get are the ones that matter. So we're never distracted from what's most important. Visit US Cellular in-store or online to set up Us Mode for free, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, built for us.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So it's right here.
Hurry in and save up to $200 on a set of 4 tires, plus get an extra $50 off with financing. Les Schwab Tires.
The pursuit of happiness starts with a good night's sleep.
It's your patriotic right to get fantastic savings on premium quality mattress sets.
We source from local manufacturers to get the finest quality and comfort at the lowest price.
During our Patriot Sale, you'll get amazing values.
Like $3.99 for a queen-size Sealy plush mattress.
Or an adjustable bed for $9.99.
To celebrate, come to Mattress Depot USA.
Before our Patriot Sale ends.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
When Fred's advertises it, we've got it. Fred's warehouses are loaded with inventory. When your fridge stops working, you need a new one and you need it now. Fred's has them in stock. The box stores never have this much inventory on hand. You can wait weeks for delivery. At Fred's, get your new appliance the next day. Fred's always has the guaranteed lowest price and shows you competitors' prices on our price tags. Fred's Appliance. We sell appliances, only appliances.
Name this little rock and roll legend.
Lupe Fiasco.
The comedy game show where grandma knows best.
Empire State of Mind is performed by what rapper?
Jay-Z.
Generation Gap premieres June 29th on ABC.
Matt Frazier, America's top psychic medium.
Welcome back. It's 5:41 on this Thursday morning. Well, more Americans have begun to invest in 401k retirement plans. Investment management company Vanguard Group says plan participation has reached an all-time high. It says that's because more employers are automatically enrolling workers. A new law going into effect this year requires employers to enroll all eligible workers. The law mandates that employers enroll workers at a savings rate of 3% of their salary. According to AAA, Washington drivers are now paying more on average for gas than anyone else in the nation. They're reporting the statewide average is $4.93 per gallon for regular, higher than California and even Hawaii. We're still paying about $1.60 less than we did this time last year, but last June, the United States set records for the highest average gas prices ever. Typically in June, AAA reports average prices nationwide are in the $2 to $3 per gallon range. Oh, that seems so long ago. Well, coming up, vanishing pride flags in one Washington town spurs a man to reach out and help the LGBTQ members of his community. And folks, I'll return with your first alert weather forecast. Let's get ready for a nice Thursday ahead. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
TriQ Credit Union C3 Slam comes to Richland July 8th and 9th at John Dam Plaza.
Introducing the new line of crispy chicken pizzas from Little Caesars. Large pizzas with white sauce and crispy chicken, topped with either a swirl of barbecue, buffalo, or garlic parm sauce, or choose no swirl at all. New crispy chicken pizzas available online for $9.99.
Pizza. A new roof looks great. A new roof with new gutters looks amazing. With Arrow Roofing, amazing is now more affordable than ever. Get 25% off gutters with your new re-roof. Did we mention our 50-year roof warranty at no extra cost? Don't miss this limited time offer. Give Arrow Roofing a call today.
2024 Chevy Silverado HD with Duramax diesel. And the Chevy Silverado with powerful TurboMax engine. No matter what route you take, there's a Chevy truck to get you there. Find new roads. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 LT TurboMax pickups, or get $4,250 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your community Chevy dealers.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you. Which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit affordabledentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
As summer approaches, it's time to start planning your family's next adventure. Our RVs are the perfect way to experience the great outdoors and make memories with your loved ones. With spacious interiors and modern amenities, your family will be comfortable and happy no matter where your journey takes you. Make this summer unforgettable with Broadmoor RV. Your adventure awaits. Visit us today and start planning your family's next great escape. Broadmoor RV.
We make camping fun.
The electrifying rock stars from the original cast of the Broadway production now in concert. This is Broadway's Rock of Ages Band. Live and in concert. Friday, July 21st at Legends Casino Hotel. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Broadway's Rock of Ages Band, performing the monster hits that helped define the 80s.
So much of life happens at home, which is why your home should be a place of inspiration, designed around great floors you love. Spending time at home on great floors is something to celebrate. Great Floors is offering discounts on select top-quality Mohawk products. Save 10% on Revwood flooring. Revwood Flooring by Mohawk offers stress-free style so you can live life on floors you love. Plus, ask about your 12-month 0% in-house financing. Visit a Great Floors showroom for details and live life on great floors.
Now, Cap KVU First Alert weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Thursday morning, everyone. Oh, it is beautiful out there. Our first dawn of summer since summer hit yesterday at 7:57. So hope you had a wonderful Wednesday. Hope you're having a nice morning so far. And again, folks, you're going to be greeted with mostly beautiful conditions as you head out the door. Light winds currently. Temperatures still, you may want a light jacket depending on your tolerance for cool weather. We're in the mid to upper 40s, some lower 50s in there, slowly warming up in our morning hours. For our highs, we're going to get right around our average. We're right at it for the Tri-Cities. 85 is the average for the Tri-Cities. So again, we're going to be in the mid to lower 80s for all of our areas today. Then as we get to our weekend, we'll be in those upper 80s, maybe a few lower 90s in there, and then just slowly warming into our next work week. So this will be a very gradual warm up, nothing like we've seen the past month or so where it's just been very hot or very cool. So things look to be settling down. Now on our radar, we are mostly clear, a little bit of cloud coverage out there, but still mostly sunny skies. Just a beautiful day is ahead. So in our futurecast, we do have a few little spots of possible showers with all the sunshine. So we saw just a little bit coming in near Ellensburg and Yakima. Better chance will be tomorrow afternoon for your Friday afternoon as we're heading into the weekend. Could even be a heavy cell there, but still very quick for Yakima, moving on very swiftly. And look at our Saturday, just beautiful, though we still have some shower activity just to the east of our areas, which really has been what we've seen for the past few weeks, where we've had storm systems just to the east, and we're just getting the little bits and pieces of that shower activity, but looking nice for our weekend. So winds right now, very light. They're going to remain light, even nominal in Hermiston. And winds, they're going to pick up tomorrow, it looks like, for Yakima, Ellensburg, 10 to 15 mile per hour winds. Then for all of our areas by Saturday, 10 to 15 mile per hour winds. Then they'll kind of settle down into our next work week. So a breeze here and there, but still nothing really notable wind-wise upcoming. So on our highs today, we're in those, let's just say mid to lower 80s for Yakima, Toppenish, 78 for Ellensburg. Ellensburg was 60 just 2 days ago, so a nice upswing for Ellensburg. Mid to lower 80s for the Mid-Columbia. Again, folks, we're right around the average for all of our cities today. And 84 for Walla Walla, 83 for Pendleton. 7-day forecast for Yakima. Again, a slow ascent from today. And after today, we're going to be kind of where we're going to be at, mid to upper 80s, lower 90s for the week ahead, as we're looking a very comfortable first week of summer, and that first weekend of summer looking very nice with highs right in those mid 80s and plenty of sunshine. Overnight lows slowly ascending as well, back to the 60s by next week. In the Tri-Cities area, we'll get back to the 60s or near it Friday late night. But look at this, winning slot machine. Mostly sunny skies for the week ahead. And folks, we are looking again mid 80s today, upper 80s tomorrow into the weekend, and lower 90s next week. So folks, very nice conditions are on the way. But for today, for your Thursday, mid to lower 80s, light winds, beautiful sunshine. A beautiful day is ahead.
June marks Pride Month. In one Washington City, pride flags have vanished. Now a Burien man will take action to replace them. Nia Wong has the story.
In a month where pride flags have been flying high.
Yeah, it's kind of unexpectedly occupied the last few days of my life.
This Pride Month, Matt Parker says the multicolored flags went missing from homes just a few doors down from his.
I noticed it was gone, and then we noticed that a lot of other flags had disappeared around the neighborhood.
He says having a stranger come onto your property in the middle of the night is unsettling.
A core American value is that you have property and you can feel comfortable and safe on your property. And no matter what type of flag that might be.
And after those creepy feelings settled down.
We were just saddened when it happened, and we just wanted to comfort our neighbors.
Confronting hostility with hospitality, Parker created a GoFundMe account to raise money to replace the flags and purchase flowers for affected families. Within a day of starting it.
Yeah, my neighbors have volunteered to help me buy things and place them on the porches.
Winding down Pride Month on a kind note with kind notes.
And a startup card company actually got a hold of me to volunteer to fill up their mailboxes with fun greeting cards.
Parker hopes to make his first deliveries this weekend.
The good news is they get a new flag. And in this case, they'll get some comfort and some flowers and some food and probably meet some new friends too.
The first Japanese beetle of the season captured this week in Grandview. According to the Washington State Department of Agriculture, they caught the first Japanese beetle Tuesday morning in a trap near a high school in Grandview. The Department of Agriculture says it conducted its second Japanese beetle treatment this spring and have placed traps around areas where the insects have previously turned up. The agency has listed 6 ways the public can help combat Japanese beetles. Recommendations include setting your own traps, reporting sightings, and not moving plants to prevent insects from spreading. You can learn more at the State Department of Agriculture website, and you can find a link at yaktrinews.com. When we come back, an injury on the set of The Price is Right as one contestant gets a little too excited and winds up dislocating his shoulder.
Shelter. Out here, it's the most important thing. But the good thing is, my Ford F-150 provides enough power to keep working.
Get a great deal on an F-150, only at your local Ford dealer.
At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we are open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, plus Saturdays for when the week gets to be too full. West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, stunning smiles for the whole family.
At Honda, we offer complimentary maintenance for 2 years or 24,000 miles. Just enjoy the ride, knowing we cover routine items like oil changes, tire rotations, and multi-point inspections. Honda Service Pass, available to purchasers of all 2023 Honda vehicles. Get yours today.
Are you tired of clean clothes that just don't smell clean? Downy Unstoppable's In-Wash Scent Boosters keep your laundry smelling fresh way longer than detergent alone. If you want laundry to smell fresh for weeks, make sure you have Downy Unstoppable's In-Wash Scent Boosters.
You get a lot of things out of your vehicle. But one thing you shouldn't get is disappointment. At McCurley, we understand that a vehicle is more than a vehicle, and our expert technicians are here to make sure you get the most adventures and memories out of every mile.
Find your way home in a new Subaru from McCurley Subaru and help show your support for a patient battling cancer during Subaru Loves to Care.
Do you have any land that gets no use? Save some money by using an American-made power racking system. It's a more cost-effective option than a standard pole and concrete method. Invest in green energy with the pros at Solar Power Northwest. Solar Power Northwest, a better way to solar.
That sound. Wolves. Boy, they sound hungry.
Load up, wolves!
Good thing this Ford Explorer has Sync 3 technology. Keeps them entertained on the way to dinner.
Get a great deal on an Explorer, only at your local Ford dealer.
Men's Health Awareness Month from Prosser Memorial Health, prosserhealth.org.
All right, let's get close to home and beautiful conditions this morning. Look at those beautiful mountains. Legend Sky Cam, just gorgeous. Folks, let's take a look at what we can expect today. We are warmer today, 78 for Ellensburg. More sunshine today as well. Slight chance of a little evening showers for Ellensburg, even Yakima. Better chance tomorrow afternoon for a quick spritz. Mid to lower 80s for the rest of our areas. Get ready for very nice conditions, and we're just going to continue to warm up as we head into our first weekend of summer. Of course, starting tomorrow, that's when we'll see upper to mid 80s to lower 90s into our next work week. I'll have your forecast coming up.
A game show contestant got overexcited and managed to injure himself while celebrating.
Now that may sound embarrassing, but as CNN's Jeannie Moose reports, he's not the first to get it wrong on The Price is Right.
All that wooing, all that arm pumping, a contestant named Henry was a winner at The Price is Right, but little did he know the extra price he'd pay for his enthusiasm. Yes! Whoa! One of these triumphant arm waves dislocated Henry's shoulder. When it was time to spin the wheel, his wife Alice had to do it for him. As the show posted on Instagram, he won a trip to Hawaii and the ER.
95! Don't hurt yourself.
But other contestants have hurt themselves on The Price is Right. Judy injured her ankle and made a trip to the hospital, but not before finishing the show on crutches. And back when Bob Barker was host, come on down! Scott didn't just come on down, he fell down in pain.
A new station wagon!
Hurt his knee. It was bad enough that it gave out.
Oh, there he goes!
Twice in one episode. On this show,
The new treadmill!
Nobody's safe, definitely not the announcer. And the host, well, Drew Carey is in constant danger of being hugged to death. At least they didn't lose any light bulbs.
Hey, everybody!
Maybe the show should rethink its prizes.
For a 7-night stay in the hospital.
A new station wagon!
Make that an ambulance!
This riding a lawnmower.
Hey, better than a wheelchair.
But maybe The Price is Right for game show insurance. Ginny Most, CNN, New York.
That's fun. I'm not going to get a hurt knee over a station wagon, though.
I might.
You know, I was in the studio audience for The Price is Right.
Really?
I had won the name. I wasn't called up, but something I'd always wanted to do, and it was back in the Bob Barker days. But it was a lot of fun.
Fantastic. What was it like to sit in the audience?
It was fun. You had to get up you had to be in line at 6 a.m. and then the taping started at 1:30. So it was a very long day.